Yeah. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh my god. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I think we're good with boys. Yeah, and I think yeah, good with audios. Ladies and gentlemen, hey, welcome to another exciting show. This is the nightlife show, of course, with me, your host, JJ. I said this is the nightlife show. Huko kunanga mambo mingi. It's just fun. Let's have a good time. But then, probably sometimes I get lost in like what the show is all about, man. This is a nightlife show. This is where we just can have come fun, and get entertained and learn and do all those things, interact with great people. This is the show. This is the show for you if you're looking for all that at night. One in the same package, Cindy. So it's 13 minutes past the hour, of course, 10 p.m. And this is just radio. We're already in the world, man. Na tumekuja hapa for the nightlife show. Uh, you know, I feel like I'm in love with this show, especially every day because I come to do it with a lot of excitement. And of course, thanks so much to all our supporters and everyone out there who watches the show. As they join us every single day from 10 p.m. We're here all day, every day. Sindio, am I Konini? But of course, welcome to the nightlife show. Today we're gonna be discussing about a couple of things that zimekuwa happen or things that are actually happening right now. First of all, we start with the government. The government right now, in terms of politics, is celebrating way too much on their success on fighting the protesters and the opposition venye walikuwa wamepanga. Of course, tuna move on to all those things the transport CS is talking about, all those plans zenye wako nazo, and we expect to see ama goal yao. I mean, it's good, and of course we're gonna be exploring on the arrest on the opposition leaders wenye wamekuwa wakipitia this particular point. But and hapo tuta move on, then we go leave vitu zingine, talk about some lifestyle issues yenye of course get into weight loss journey, and wase wenye wanaenda take the weight loss, how is it going for them. We're gonna see a couple of people who've gone into the weight loss journey, tuende to motivate bana. We need healthy people in the society. People don't need to be putting such things kwa mwili zao zile wanaekanga kwa tumbo. We're gonna be talking about that. And of course, I saw a clip online of people trying to make a joke about Kenya, and the person making the joke is laughing like crazy. But I mean, I don't get the joke. Like, why is the joke? That's gonna be coming up, of course, during the show. And of course, we're gonna be emphasizing on the importance of having a skill in the society. Skills. That's the only thing you actually need. Achana vitu mingi. Don't just be someone who shows up with nothing. Just have a freaking skill that you can have for for yourself. And of course, let's embrace this night together, sparking discussion and exciting the passions. Welcome to the nightlife show with me, your host JJ. Hi, it's Thursday, baby. Oh my god, I didn't change like a couple of things for the previous the title before starting. Uh, let's say it's Thursday, baby. It's Thursday, baby. Yeah, baby. I kind of didn't have like something serious to say, but welcome to the nightlife show with me, your host JJ. Na tumekaa mama we're gonna be talking about all those things that I've said in the monologue there before we got into every single thing yenye tunakaa kuongelelea. But aside from that, I hope my audios are clear and everything is clear. If you're watching, you can just tell me the audios are clear and everything we're clear. We're good for the show. So, ladies and gentlemen, of course, let's roll. I wish like I had this like thing. I was like, oh, you know what? Let's roll the freaking titles. Yeah, let's roll the titles. Let me just play it for the sake. I mean, let's act like these titles being rolled. Operating two things. Yeah. Ooh, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, to the nightlife show. It's another great day. It's that time we just have fun, plenty of it. Tuko hapa hivi kujibamba. But aside from that, I was looking at the newspapers, no news today, watching on TikTok. Of course, we don't go for news anywhere else apart from TikTok nowadays. At when the Angi news at the, I'm not gonna lie, sit here and lie that I went for news from I don't want to lie that I went for news from from what do you call this place? I don't want to lie. I got the news from. I don't want to lie. I got news from the news as in Elena Kwa TV, and I got this news. I saw this news, of course, online on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and everywhere else. And I saw clips of the deputy president, the president, all of those are people celebrating of how they've won against the opposition. But come to think of it, has the government really won anything against the opposition? Because if you look at the deputy president Rigathi Gachagua talking on this stream, let's just listen into Gachagua talking and how proud he is that they won against the opposition.
Stabisha wa Kenya ni kwamba hawa watu saa ile waliona kimeumana, hakuna alikanyanga town. Moja alijificha Nairobi hospital akasema akuwa admitted, awekwe tu maji kwa sababu si mgonjwa, ndio asiende maandamano. Mwingine anakaa kwa nyumba yake, mwingine anakaa kwa nyumba yake, alafu wanatoto ya wenyewe wakauawe. Why can't they come themselves? Ama watume watoto wao kama huyu wao wawili, mtu ya katikati na mzee ya maandamano, watoto wao wako Arusha katika assembly ya East Africa, alafu wao wanatuma watoto ya wenyewe kwa barabara. Kwa hivyo tungetaka hawa vile wanasema itaendelea, wakuje wenyewe. Jana wameona imeanguka.
Like ukiangalia Gachagua anakaa a very proud human being. You know what? We won. Walikuja wakatukosa and they're like, "Oh, you know what, guys, we are the guy who like won this thing." But if you look at it plainly and clearly, unaangalia unaona there's no victory there. What's the victory? What's the victory? There are people who died. That's not a point anymore. The point is that now the opposition leaders are hawaonekani anymore. The people who died are no longer a discussion. Of course, it's like, by the way, you wanna act like you care though, but you don't. The biggest thing is like, you guys didn't show up. We won. And the people who have been left wameacha bila wazazi, the people who've lost their lives in all those things, and the government is so proud. You know what, guys? We won. What did you win? Nothing. Nothing. Maybe it just looks like it's an illusion of you guys won. But to be honest, there's nothing you guys won. Just felt like you guys won. But to be honest, there's no winning there. There are people who lost their lives.
Kwa hivyo tungetaka kuambia Wakenya serikali iko imara, kiongozwa na rais wetu kulinda maisha na mali ya Wakenya. Ningetaka kuuliza nyinyi nyote kwa heshima tusimame kwa shangwe.
Kwa shangwe tumkaribishe rais. Kwa shangwe tumkaribishe rais. Here's the thing. The government inaweza ona like at some point ni kama imewin. But maybe many are the people who just feared for their life. Unaget? Many are the people wenye ni kama those people who wenye walikuwa naenda kufaitia maumau. Many are the people who just chilled. But if everyone was to go out there and fight for their freaking rights, oh my God, we will be rolling in that capital. Tunaweza anguka, by the way. But the government now feels like it may win now because, well, you know what? Wameweza kusuppress the people wenye walikuwa wanaenda kuprotest. There's no win there. There are people who've lost their lives. And by lives, I mean lives. Dead. I mean, those people, kwa maisha ya that family and those, that thing will remain in, packed in the shelves of their mind. I use that in case by the way. That thing is going to remain in their heads for the rest of their freaking lives, that during those protests was when their loved one was shot, was when someone's mother was shot, it was when mtoi wa mtu alidedingi. Mimi mtoi wangu alikufanga siku ya maandamano. Sababu sijui watu wagani walikuwa wanataka vitu gani. Those things that remain forever in their minds. Now the government iko very happy na serikali iko imara. Instead of okay, we understand sometimes there is collateral wakati kuna vitu kama hizo, but seriously the government now inafurahia sana, inakuja proud, a very proud government, kuja kutuambia, you know what guys, we made it, we made it. We make it nini? There's nothing there to be proud about. People died. People died. I don't know if it's me who values the human life so much. As in life, I'm saying, as in, do you know how far this person has come for you guys to just come and shoot the person? Uliona the other time, this is the guy mwenye alichotwa naye na civilian journalist, a civilian police but acting like a journalist. Alichotwa na yeye, and simply that person alikuwa na complain about their kids having been tear gassed and fainted. That's a life. And you knew people care less about lives than, you know what guys, we've proved that we've won. Wenye wamededi hiyo story yao imeisha. As in, ile kitu ya utu, it's no more. It's no more. It's who against who. It's who won. The opposition nayo inajipiga kifua. We still stand strong. Stand strong with who? I wish msee angekuwa anasemanga ana stand strong, and then actually the people who come to fight. But sasa niambie vitu tuko imara. Tumechoka. Mmechoka na nani? You're freaking driving in V8 all along and you're like umechoka. Mmechoka na nani? That's the last thing that's supposed to come out of your freaking mouth. And that's the first thing you will. But let's just take care of the people. Now, the government in a jibamba, and now very proud government. Na karibu rais mtukufu. Kuja, talk to us. The opposition is no more protesting. And you forget the people wenye walikuwa hapo. There are people who are no more. There are people in the freaking fridge wamelala huko. Their families crying. There's a kid who's lost a parent. There's a parent who've lost a son, a daughter. But the government is very happy to win. What about those families? Even if it's 1, 2, 5, 10, whichever the number, the government inafaa kuwa ina console, ina condemn every single, not acting proud, happy about what? You know the reasons when you were saying inawapeleka kwa street is genuine, but you just want to act like that is the best thing, the coolest thing in she happened. What is that? Sometimes the government ina pissing people off so much. Yeah? But it's good we get to an understanding of, you know what, gava pia inatusikiza though, because I actually saw a post that unga inashuka, but that's not a good point. The president and human life maze is very, very important, very important. Let's take care of the human life. Imagine kitu ni moja, it's one, bro, one. You are here, you're living, and if you're shot by even mistake, you're gone. And then someone is out there shooting intentionally at someone. Unashika hivi gun unamshuta na dedi. Why? Ndo mwachieve nini? The power? Okay, I understand sometimes, okay, you have to protect whatever you have though. But at some point, the human life is so much important. Shike gun upointie mse umshoot. But the thing the most thing yenye inafanya someone feels so angry is the fact that the government is just celebrating now because there are no more people in the streets. Yeah, forgetting there are a ton of them in the fridges. They are died, dead. Others in the hospital, injured. Now I'm sure zingine zitakuwa lifetime injuries. Ni unakanga hivi, mazee, you are not dead, but you'll never walk. Never walk. You'll never walk. Only dead it you'll never walk. Sad story. And so whether the government is happy or the government is proud, in whichever state the government is, that's not a proud moment for a government to be in. Wakati their own people are dying. Yesterday we saw the president of Tanzania talking about how they are happy that we've lost investors and they're now coming to their country. Those are things that are supposed to be scaring the government. Not happy that the people are not in the streets. What is that? Was that even a bother in the first place? But anyway, that's the government we chose. Those are the people we are. As in, isn't the vitu? As in, I mean, I'm gonna say we decided for ourselves. You know. No? But then moving on swiftly. Hey. The transport cabinet secretary is not shying away, by the way, at all. A shy away for even a single minute. They is not shying away. Now listen to this. Last week, when there were protests and the expressway was demolished, the CS came the next day, immediately the next day in the morning. The CS was there hapo hivyo, na alikuwa shafanya evaluation, wakahesabu, wakafanya budgetary and everything. Akakuja akasema that thing cost 700 million shillings over, by the way. It's not like over 700 million shillings. Now today akakuja kujitetea, by the way. Imagine alikuwa na audacity ya kuja kujitetea. Just listen to the CS transport akijitetea in front of the president, that you know what guys, by the way, leave alone hata hiyo barabara, kuna zingine wameharibu. Just listen to him.
And I'm saying this because I no longer play politics. You gave me a job to make sure that we protect resources ya wananchi. Barabara zimechomwa kwa Kisumu for the last 2 weeks.
What happens to barabara ikichomwa? Jesus Christ, what happens? Ukiweka moto kwa lami, the biggest thing that thing can do is probably melt or something. Now it's imagine a spot yenye imewashwa. You know, they don't light up the whole road. It's just a section, they block it and they light up tires. Now listen to what the C alikuja akasimama mbele yetu in front of the president, and the president is keenly listening.
We will need not less than 200 million.
What? 200 million. Bro, I've seen protests, I've seen places where people ban roads, but I've never seen an expensive affair like that. 200 million, sababu watu walishika tires wakachoma. Sio lami ilikuwa inawaka, tires ndizo zilikuwa zinawaka. Okay, we understand there might be some damages, but 200 million? Now we are down 900. Okay, we had like 700 million. Now we have 200 other million. We are 900 million deep.
Kwa area kidogo tu ya town kuzipa ile mashimo.
Sikia tu, kuna mashimo zinazibwa kairia kadogo kwa town. That is gonna cost us 200 million. Wow.
Imeharibiwa kwa sababu mtu ameenda kuchoma mataya. Juzi niliambiwa tutalipa hadi ya karibu nusu bilioni, 500 billion kulipia barabara ya expressway. Kuna wengine wanafanya hapo kwa barabara kwa mtandao kwa sababu hawaelewi ile machine zote za kusoma magari na kupitisha magari na kuhakikisha gari hii linalipwa pesa ngapi. Those machines are not cheap. They are not like those sufurias they are putting on their heads. Those are very
this is what you're supposed to. Alikuja na akaangusha a joke katikati. The amount of money those things cost, it's not even worth the sufuria zenye wao wase wanavaa kwa kichwa. But come to think of it, I mean seriously, kwani hii do yetu ime lose value design gani? Okay, I never thought it's okay. I hear it lost value, but kwani li lose value design gani? It lost value to an extent that kuziba mashimo na mahali watu walichomea tires in a very small area is gonna cost us 200 million shillings. Somebody just wake me up, bro. 200 million. You know, let's put 200 million into perspective kwanza. Unajua pia maybe 200 million sio mingi. Maybe ni mimi na overreact na nafikiria 200 million ni mingi. But let's do this. Imagine all this same, say for example, I mean there's so many story buildings zenye zinapanda sana. There are like 6-story building, residential apartments. Those things ikiwa imemalizika vizuri, a good apartment probably, let's give it 50-60 million shillings. Let's give it even 70. Let's give it 100 million. Imalize tuition 100 million. A whole apartment imejengwa vizuri, and by the 100 million is not a joke, bro. That man is gonna build a very nice big apartment, classy by the way, in a very luxurious place. Na hizo nyumba zilipishwa pesa mingi sana. That's 100 million. Now double that, si ndio? Double that. Hiyo ndio pesa itatumika. Hizo imagine all those umenunua mpaka shamba na kila kitu na ukajenga. Hiyo pesa yote wanaenda kuziba nayo mashimo in a very small area. Hey. In Kisumu, a very small area with potholes na mahali watu walichomea tires. 200 million shillings. Now if at all like the 700 million shillings was not enough, amekuja akatuongezea 200. Now even now 10x those buildings, because it's like 900, because itaibiwa tu in the middle, so it's like a billion shillings. 10x those apartments ndizo zinaenda kutengeneza zile mamikebe za expressway and those things zenye those are just sensors. What the hizo ndo vitu zina cost like a billion shillings bro, if you put that money into freaking perspective. So wanipewa 200 million niende nisimamisha na niwajengee nyumba. What is filling potholes? Jesus, okay, I'm not an expert in that, but what are you filling potholes with, money or what? You mean na CS anasimama mbele ya president seriously? No. Na asikia hata DV, yani usikii DV akisema potholes in a very small area will consume 200 million shillings. Hey. Nasikia hivyo na feel the chest pains. 200 million shillings mwene mkazibe mashimo, yani mnatu guy. Hey. No, at some point to feel like it's safe to be in this government, but yo, no. You guys are just too much. That is too much money. Kwani do yote ime lose value, imekuwa useless design gani? Yani mnashika hivi 200 million. Anyway, kama 700 inaenda kutengeneza mikebe ya plastic na machuma sijui gani hapo, 700 million. Now we are 900 million deep kwa Kisumu kaka area kadogo, na hapo kwa expressway kwa hizo sensors we are 900 million shillings in. Wow, the hustlers government bro. Can you imagine hiyo doiki za toa wase? What life changing money bro, life changing guy, life changing do mnaenda kutengeneza. There's someone out there, there's a young kid out there who needs $1 million bob only to change his life for the best forever. Those are 200 million lives, 200 lives. Zimeenda kutengeneza mashimo hapo. Si hata tuambiwe tuchange sisi wenyewe by the way, if as a citizens we start fundraising, twende hiyo small area yenye ilikuwa imesemekana tunatumia 200 million. You go find contractors, find all those people who can fit those things, yende itengenezwe, and you will see how much it will cost, and then you give us the 200 million yenye the government is saying. What is that? Pia wao wanatuibia mchana sana. Although there's an importance in addressing the infrastructure issue, and you're not supporting that people should destroy, but pia, you mean that's how these people charge for these roads that are built around here? Barabara in 2 days, it's full of potholes. That's why people are building skyscrapers everywhere. Unapata, I mean, how much can someone want? As in, hatuwezi pata tu mse mwenye ni genuine in a way. As in, tupate tu mtu amekuja tu genuine anatujengea barabara. Kani barabara mse anakuja genuine anatujengea barabara. Lazima tu tukue na magaidi tu fulani, they're acting like they're helping, but behind the scenes they're destroying our freaking lives. Maze unakuja yani hata usikii bibi yani. Anyway, it's okay. I get it and I understand it. Wacha vitu ziflow venye zinafaa ziflow. No, just do your thing. I think at this point we are about powerless. Hatuwezi offer any power sisi kwetu. We did our best. Tulienda tukavote. We chose the government that was there. They did whatever they did and they are continuing to do what they're going to do. Kama bilioni inataka tu kupotea hivyo. Okay, ni sawa. We can even tell from whatever these people are doing. Look at, for example, the former governor. Let me look for a clip of the former governor. Akiboast of how sisi tunaharibu nchi yetu, but the former governor has somewhere he can live. Achana na sisi.
Ndio.
Achana na sisi.
Hakuna maneno. Yeah.
Naona umetokea kabisa Nairobi, unajaribu kuangalia maneno iko aje?
Unajua lazima tuangalie situation vile iko. Kenya ni yetu, Nairobi ni yetu. Hii Kenya ikipasuka, watu
This is the former governor. Umse hajakuwa job for like sijui when. Okay, maybe he did whatever he did, but these are the now former people. Umse, just listen to him.
kudanganya, hatuna mali ingine ya kwenda, especially nyinyi. Mimi niko
You see? Especially nyinyi. We, the citizens of this great republic. Sisi, hatuna mali pa kwenda. We are destroying, we have nowhere else to go. There's nowhere else you can go. But listen to the former governor.
na mali ingine ya kwenda. Mimi niko na jumba Dubai, niko na jumba London.
Wow. Look at the citizens. Come on top of hey. And that's why I keep on saying, never expect the freaking government to help you in anything.
Naenda. Lakini nyinyi mtabaki na nani? Hakuna Kenya nyingine. Kenya ni hii. Tunajua cost of living is very
Yeah, he knows the cost is high. But sorry to you guys have nowhere else to go. As it is our show to run. Si ndio tunajua mambo venye inaenda. It is our show to run. Yani unakuja una lead stream. No wonder. Just imagine, yeah. Mtu apewe 900 million. Someone is, that money isn't going to land in someone else's hand, yeah. But hiyo do, unachukua hiyo do. That's why you're gonna even buy a house in Dubai. Why are you buying a house in Dubai? For what? What do you have a house in London? For what? You can eat. Yani, how long do you think you can live? For you to have all those houses in Dubai and London. If this world is blowing, people are going to Mars. Why are you buying houses in London and Dubai? But anyway, if you expect these people to ever help us in this life, ever, let's just forget about it. Let us just forget about it. Kabisa, ile tusahau. Tusahau kabisa. I mean, I don't get it. But ni sawa. Tukubali tu. These are the leaders we have. Those are the choices we made. Hizo ndo zile vitu sisi tulijiamulia. That's the life we're going to have. Sindio? But aside from that, of course, Grisho, thank you so much for the comment. So, but anyway, let's move on swiftly. Kidogo tu. Let me talk about something interesting. I'm personally okay, I'm gonna say I'm also personally going through it. Nafikiria, and I need to work on it here and there, But it's a thing I saw on weight loss and maintaining healthy bodies. Yeah. So if you look at a ton of people, I did a short along, I think last week, but I can't remember well, but I think that last week, yeah. And I saw a post on one of the leading television brands saying that but obesity is gonna be the next pandemic, and that that took me straight to one of the people when you're public figures, and I'm just gonna share a story of one who apparently had gone through those things in Itangwa gastric what? I think gastric something. I don't know. I can't remember the name. But the person has undergone gastric something, yeah? Now, having undergone that, the weight loss journey still haijakuwa successful on her end. Okay, on his end, I don't know. Now, when it comes to that, now we are all confused. We don't know what to call him or her. We don't know. We are confused. But let us check on this post that was made of her. Tusikie venye ye alikuwa anasema. Let's listen into this interview that was going on by Mungaiv. Oh my God, you're having those things, yeah? That is a story. I actually have nothing else I want to share from that. That's the story. And she says it clear. It's the diet, the freaking diet alone. Of course, shout out to Monga Eve by the way for that. Yeah. But it is only the diet. That is the only problem with her. Okay, him. Okay, that gender part. Ay, God. That's the only problem with him. And that came to my mind of how sometimes we neglect over, body zetu. Wewe unakulanga tu by the way. You just eat. That's an example of someone who has eaten and feels the need to not eat anymore. Okay, it's not that like you're planning to die though, but that's the feeling of someone who amepitia akona doe akona everything. Listen to the interview. That is Kinothia. He gave up on the way because it's difficult. It is not easy. Hey, acha niambie everyone mwenye sometimes wanaingilianga those people with okay small bodies, fitter bodies in a way, especially if yako ni kitu ya as in wewe ni kukula bro, as in wewe umeshika hivi chakula ukaamua tu sasa wewe na hii chakula amuachani. There is no in between. It's you or the food. As in ni wewe na hii chakula. You look at those people wameinvest even though mse I lose to weight and you have the opportunity to control your weight at this particular point wakati una auko overweight. Maintain the freaking body. Skip even some meals. Unakula aje mpaka yani uwezi hata toka mahali huko. You can't even run. You just ate your way to death. And imagine you just heard of Kinuthia himself saying out of his own words by this, sio mimi nimemquote. Alichoka. Okay, he was on oh god, that gender thing. Oh my god. Okay, nevertheless, Kinuthia. Yes, okay, ali put in even the money. Hata do ikuwa shida. But now coming back. Ni kama kuteremka. Unateremka lakini so ukikula ni mteremko because by the way it is just fat and everything inajiaccumulate. But then kuna hawa watu fulani wenye sasa wanataka sasa kutoa, as in kutoa is the most difficult thing you'll ever do. And so this is my advice to people out there. If uko na body yenye una feel you're not comfortable with your body, you feel like you need to exercise your body, just go out there, reduce the food yenye unakula, give that excess food to people in need. Then go kama food imekuwa excess and you just feel like you need to, usigonjeke juu ya weight. And if you're told you're going to eat, balance your food you're eating. You're getting junk every single day. Ukwaje na kilo 80 na sijui ama 90 na uko sijui how old. I understand there's some age where muscles, the body stop consuming. But you're 20 and you're like, I don't know, like 90 kgs. How another even surviving? Go try and build to body fiti. You can have many kgs but a fit body. Unakaa aje unashikilia tumbo hivi? Go try, miss those meals. Achana hiyo food, because it's gonna be a pandemic sometime later. You now sometimes umefika like 30 40, tumbo ndio hiyo unakaa 3 foot wide. How on earth you look 3 foot wide? Okay, 3 4 5, okay, 4 circumference juu uko like 20. You're like 20 centimeters in circumference. Who are you? And then umeongoja people will carry you. Where bana? That carrying part was not necessary though. But you know, you're expecting for that day when like watu wanakuja 20. We said only 6 people are supposed to be there, but now we need 20 people to lift you up. Maintain your freaking body. Maintain shape. Kama ni food we miss, unakula aje junk? You're eating too much sugary stuff. You're eating too many junkies. You're eating too much food with like too much calories. Maintain your body. That is the only thing I think I would want to say on this particular show today. Just maintain your body. I know how important that is, and I know how difficult it is for people in that ditch, how difficult it is for them to go up there. Unaangalianga tu hivi tumbo, unaenda gym, you find people in the gym and they're like exercising like crazy. Mzee anamwaga tu hivi maji, haizi hata breathe, and then there you are with your fit body and you're eating your way to those ditches. Sijui ni gani. Just try and ensure that you keep your body fit. That's it. Usifanye vitu zingine extra. Just keep your body fit. Hivyo tu. Acha kukula ni kama unahama. Do it like you know, it's the last thing you want to do. Maintain to your body. Imagine having a fit body. You can run, you can jog. You know, you can even get to your beach and like take your shirt off. So like these people will go to the beach and they will leave your shirt off. How do you swim in a vest, in a t-shirt? Because you can't even. Well, bana, I don't want to talk about those. Just try and maintain your. Kwanza kama is your eat. There are some bodies. It's a situation. I mean, it's something in your lineage. Like ni ataka ukuli, wewe uko tu mkubwa. But kuna wewe tu yani umekula tu, yani hizi ni pizza, hizi ni sijui ni kuku, hizi ni nini, ma bacon, sausages, all those stuff. It's not like people cannot afford those things. But sometimes you just limit. You're like, no. And if at all you're eating, you're like doing some other stuff. Don't be lazy. Do some exercises. Kimbia, do those morning runs. Hata kama kwenu maybe where you come from you don't have places to jog. Or even just jog around the house. Find a space you can go around and count the number of times. Then you'll kimbia. That's how good that's how good it is. That's how good it is to have a fit body. Just make sure you have a fit body. That's it. That's my message for today. Just make sure you have a fit body. That's the message before the message. Yeah, let me make that clear. Sindio? But anyway, if we maintain that, I'll probably next time try find a gym expert, a health expert, a nutritionist, you know, to provide some insights and answer questions, and of course from all of you guys when you have issues with all this. But anyway, let's go to some entertainment things niliona online because I think we're running some, you know, some time hapo imetupeleka in the best way possible. Yeah. So I'm just scrolling on TikTok, on the talk, on TikTok. Yeah, I'm scrolling on TikTok. I find this interesting clip of okay, niwase tu majuu huko, yeah. On this, you know, those jokes, then people are just like joking, but then they are acting, I don't know. Okay, it's like how do I say it easily in like the best way possible kusema hii kitu. These people are doing those challenges, like try not to laugh. Let me just call it try not to laugh. So you're supposed to try not to laugh umze akitoa the joke. But now this person comes with a joke. Just look at it. Angalilia tu, just jiangalia umze alikuja na just here.
What happened in Kenya today? Can I skip? Because I'm gonna fucking laugh my shit. This is what happened in Kenya today. Yeah. Okay. What happened in Kenya today?
What happened in Kenya today, Matt?
Can you fit these nuts in your mouth?
What? Can you fit these nuts in your mouth?
I've got so many good.
Okay, I don't know if it's me only, but are you getting the joke? I mean, what happened to Kenya? Okay, what are these nuts? What these nuts are being fit in our mouth?
Can we just fuck the score off? Because like I can't fucking. I'm sorry. I can't do it with a straight face. Can you fit these nuts in your mouth?
What? Okay, what's the joke?
Stabisha wa Kenya ni kwamba
Even the person that was not supposed to laugh, alicheka. What? What was the joke? Can you fit these nuts in your mouth? Or are these nuts bullets? Or what are these nuts? Someone tell me down in the comment section below. What are these nuts? Can you fit these nuts in our mouth? What? What does that mean? What does that particularly mean? Can we fit these nuts in our mouth? That is what happened in Kenya. Am I not getting the joke? Or, sometimes you don't get the joke, then you are the freaking joke. You are the joke. I don't get the joke. Are you getting the joke? Because honestly, I don't know what happened in Kenya. I'm still waiting to know what happened, by the way. Still waiting. To this moment, I'm still waiting to know what happened to Kenya. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, yo, Boniface Wachia, yo, shout out to you, man. Welcome to the show. Next gen. That's interesting. Yeah, next gen Kife. But then I was on Kibe show, but the attitude on Kibe show is different. Very different. Even there are no chills. Hope by then join the show. Maybe today, tomorrow. Hello. Yeah, we'll see. But of course, thanks so much. Nani? Boniface Wachia was my roommate back in campus. Shout out to you, man. Hope you're doing amazing stuff out there. Sindio? But anyway, I want to wrap it up. I want to transition, into this the last segment of the show, because I mean we're almost running out of time. But I want to say this, yeah. With what has been going on, particularly today, yesterday, and of course what we expect maybe probably will happen tomorrow. I don't know. And of course in the past couple of weeks, the big thing yenye imekuwa ikihappen ni people are complaining of unemployment. People are complaining of we don't have food on the table. And then I thought of it, niko place ingine kuna wase wengine, they're like, we have too much work. We need people to do this work. Natafuta ule mse nitapea hizi kazi nisaidie, sipati. I have a ton of things I need done. I'm even naenda kuongelesha huyu mzee nisaidie kidogo, but ako loaded already. Mse ako busy vibaya sana. Mimi by the way, I have a lot of pending jobs zenye zinafaa zifanyike. That's what the person is saying. In the same country, there are people protesting of unemployment. Imagine. It's like two pictures that are too close and yet too far. Wengine wako employed, wana complain of unemployment, na kuna wengine where they have too much work. They have nowhere to take, as in, they even cost or forced to, kukosea the clients. But the big thing it may lead to all this is one thing, one word: skill. These people just need someone with a skill. Watu wana complain too, as in, but they are lacking. When you walk too, you're just there, you're just someone, you're just a human being. There are people needed who have skills. And I hope this doesn't take me to a direction I don't want to take. They need someone with a skill. Kuna watu tu huko nje, they are very comfortable. Very comfortable. They just want a job, but they don't have a skill. I have personally been in such a position, nikitafuta wase wa kusaidia, unateswa na mtu mwenye ako na skill, unambembeleza. The person is even ako na maringo just because they have a skill. Unakaa hivi unangoja msee, like bro, you wait for them. You see how in campus tulikuwa tunaambiwa, do you want to be someone who waits for people or someone who's waited? Of course it can be either way, it depends on circumstance. But imagine umse ako tu na skill. Let me give a very simple example. Back then when I was like COVID, I decided to venture into the furniture sector. Let me tell you, because I didn't know how to make the furnitures, it is the hardest business to run. The hardest business. Unatafuta people with skills to do those furniture things. Let me tell you, the work is there, but the people to do those things are not there. We need people with hands-on skill. Omsi akuja hata alipishe even 190 alipishe, na maybe ataigonga gonga in like an hour or two. Akuja itishe mshahara ya someone who's just doing nothing ya the whole day, or even half yake ya 2 days, and anailisha in 1 day na anaifanya in 2 hours, just because this person has a skill. And then people are just complaining here that degrees are useless. You have degrees that are useless, but you have a skill. If there's someone out there with a skill, umse anaweza make a ton of crazy money. Watu even they don't have a time ya kubembeleza. I'm gonna charge this amount. Are you paying or not? Bro, angalia, by the I'm even in support of what the government is doing with TVET institutions. Wacha wasiwaende walani hizo. Those are the things with money. Unadhani wale watu watalipa 200 million kutengeneza hizo mabarabara? 200 million, hao watu wanalipwa tu because maybe mtu anaweza mix tar and whatever those things, the crude oil, and you don't know, to just make tarmac, lami watengeneze. Na pata unapata analipwa do mingi sana. Mtu anaweza shika mbao achonge do something. I remember there was a time we were buying some craft imetengenezwa tu na msee. Amechukua tu kambao but ameka designer na kaandika some beautiful stuff there. And no msee anakuuzia hiyo kitu like I don't know what. But just because that person has a skill. Just get a skill. It doesn't have to be online. It doesn't have. Let me tell you, the moment I was in that business, I was like, kwani what are these people wenye wako na wanasomeanga these things, kwani where are they? But you get to find out that hawa say wenye wako na hizi skills, they don't even have time ya kukuja kuemployiwa na msee kuwa na waboss around. That is a skill yenye msee anaenda anakuwa self-employed, leave alone kushinda kusema unataka kuemployiwa. Let me tell you, these people with skills wanakula do, even in the construction industry. Unapata msee tu anajua tu kuweka tiles peke yake, umse ile do analipwa anakuja anapima hivi 10,000 100,000 because of like some square feet. And imagine just putting those tiles, is just cement and those things, but that person has a skill of how they do it perfectly, na hii kitu inatokea vizuri. They have tools, they have every single thing. People are like now flocking into vitu sijui gani. That even makes me think of what I'm doing. Okay, I love doing this, yeah. But kitu iko na skill, unapata msi anaweza jenga cabinets. Like for example, if I want to put a wallpaper here, and I want some designings hapa nyuma, let me tell you, someone will come and charge me like crazy. And you'll have to pay. Because siwezi shika hizo vitu nizitengeneze mimi mwenyewe. But huyo msi anakulia tu skill yake. So in every single thing, I'm gonna wrap up the show, today's show, with that. Sitaki kuingilia about the education sector and how sometimes useless it is. I just want to end this show with this. Let us just have a skill. Imagine ukiwa na skill. Yani kuna watu wanatafuta tu mtu ako na skill. Kuna watu wako overwhelmed na makazi. Kuna watu wanaulizia mimi natafuta tu mtu hivi. And they're willing to pay for whatever money umse utataja. Weenda unaweza carve. Unaweza tu imagine kitu tu unaitengeneza tu venye imetokea. perfect. And people are willing to pay any single thing for that. If someone wants to like give me an idea of how this background is gonna be, hey, afadhali nikope. Okay, if at all sitakopa, afadhali I work my ass off until I get that thing there. Because nikiangalia, there's no one else delivering that. Na hiyo is a skill. Don't be just someone who just uses their force. As you know, unakujanga tu because you have strength. What is that? Make sure people will see the value in you and they will pay you for that. So as I end up today's show, just get a freaking skill. Ama kuna kitu ingine? Good night wakurugenzi. I'm finding out this thing doesn't want to end the stream. They're asking me if I'm sure. I've never been asked that, and I'm not sure. So let me cancel. Let me cancel. Let me end this show, Vizuri. I think let me just do it for like some extra 10 minutes. It's so exciting to do this show. Because I feel like sometimes I don't even know. Let me just end the stream. See you guys tomorrow. Sometimes in place. It's Thursday, baby. It's been an amazing ride. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the love. By the way, I realized it's been a year since I started this channel. Not the first time I posted, but the first time I started the channel. It was back in 2021. Yesterday was the birthday, or today. Yeah, yesterday or today. I think yesterday was the birthday. Celebrated. It was in July. Started in July. Officially opening the channel in July, but I think posted in the February of the next month because of believing and having the belief. And so it's been a journey. So far, this channel has had 200 videos. By the exactly on the month that we started, on the day that this channel was started, we have 200 videos in. 200 videos in, and of course 240 something 44 subscribers. Shout out to you, and of course thank you for the journey. uh I don't know if today we invite guests. Amaleo, let's just run the show dry. We might have some guests tomorrow on the show. But it's an amazing journey. It's been an amazing journey. I think it's since 2021, 2021, 2022, 2023. 2021? No, 2021. No, 2020, 2022, 2023. It's 2 years since I started the channel. It's 200 videos. Oh my God. What a coincidence. It's 2 years since I opened this channel. 200 videos in, and of course, 244 subscribers later. We are here. This is just radio. And of course, it's the number one radio in the world. Thank you so much for tuning into the nightlife show. See you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. Take it easy. Of course, everyone say